Hello fellow hunters and welcome to the stream. We are back live in Thund3r 2 and yeah, I haven't played the game for a while now and I thought it would be a good idea to set up a stream today. I hadn't planned that in the first place, to be honest. At first I wanted to stick to my 2-week schedule, like I said last week. But yeah, today I thought, I want to do a stream, and again, I wanted to play some Thund3r 2 again. So we have no, let's say, specific topic today. I just want to play some relaxed maps and maybe find some legendaries. Maybe not. We will find out. At first, I want to check. I left the game in the afternoon time slot. I will stick to that, I guess. And now we check our loadout. We have a crossbow and the carbon wolf. I want to change my rifle, I think. I want to play with one of the Barrett rifles, I think. Let's take the 308. Scope. Let's check. We have this one. And for the secondary weapon, yeah, I think I will stick with the crossbow for now. I'm not sure yet what we find or what maps we play today. We find out. At first, I wanted to check my white-tailed deer trophy. This one I want to replace for so long now. I think 51 is a bit on the lighter side. It could be a bit heavier, so maybe we find a legendary white-tailed deer upgrade. I don't know. So what map we start today? What would be a good idea? No whitetail option. If I want to go for whitetail, it's Bandera region or Roosevelt Forest. Let's start in Bandera region. Let's check my licenses. I have 2 whitetail deer licenses left. That's good. Yeah, nothing critical, so we can do that. Bandera region is a good starter map for today, I think. I don't really want to go for bison, so I have more than enough credits, I think. Yeah, and I checked the stream quality and the audio quality should be okay also. When we have some audience, right now we have no audience, but that's fine. If we have some audience, it would be great if you can give me some feedback for the stream and audio quality. Thank you in advance. Check this spot. There's a bighorn, okay. Nothing spectacular so far. Yeah, like I said, I want to go for white-tailed deer, if possible.
Stay there.
Possible, so I try at first my trusty spot in the south. We are not in a hurry today, so I take my time and avoid spooking animals as good as I can. So I can't guarantee that we will find anything special or worth mentioning today. But maybe I have some... maybe I'm a bit more on the lucky side, since I haven't played the game for a while now. Oh hey, welcome to the stream. Audio's great. That's good. That's good. I haven't changed anything, so it should be... everything should be okay. That's a lot better since I switched to OBS for streaming from the NVIDIA tool that was included in my GPU driver. Since I switched to OBS and finally found my settings, it's a lot more convenient to manage and set up the stream, and the quality is a lot more stable than before. Before it was always a bit of a lottery if we get good stream quality or artifacts or breaking streams or stuff like that. So since I changed and since I got finally used to OBS, everything is a lot more comfortable. Yeah, any news about Thund3r? I checked the Steam page of Thund3r right before I started the stream. I was hoping that maybe today something would be announced or released, and no. Sadly, no news. The latest news or the latest blog post was still the glimpse of Colorado post that showed some screenshots of one of the new areas in the new game. But overall, the density of information about the game is still very low. I know that's disappointing. It's for me too, but we can't do anything than be patient and wait. And I think we are not in a hurry today. I want to hunt a little bit towards the river today. I have no idea if we find something here. I think I lost my dog. No, there he is. Need to get used to hunting with a dog again. That's something I'm excited for. I really want to see how they implement the dog in Thund3r. What they want to do, or what they improve to make it maybe a bit more useful. But there was almost no information about the about the dogs so far. Which dogs and what they can do, and maybe that's something for the next news blog they release. Who knows? Is here anything alive in the area? Or are we that lucky again and picked a dead map? I have no idea. Yeah, today I just thought I wanna play a bit Thund3r 2 again. No big news around, and overall nothing special to talk about, and not really any questions on the channel, so I think it's a good opportunity to just play some relaxed maps in good old Thund3r 2. Unfortunately, this game has no multiplayer. That's a bit sad, I think. I really hope for a good multiplayer implementation in Thund3r 3. As I said in one of the previous streams, if that is possible from the technical side of the game, I want to play the most part of Thund3r 3 basically, yeah, with you live on stream, and maybe, if that's possible again, maybe with you on the same server. If some of you are in any way interested in something like that. If everyone says, "Oh, leave us alone and play whatever you want, but we don't want to play with you on the same server," that would be okay. I think in a good multiplayer implementation in Thund3r 3, it has potential to be a lot of fun to play it with more or less the same people over an extended time. So from that point of view, I'm very curious how they will create the multiplayer. If it will be just several players on a dedicated part of the map, or if the whole thing is server based and there can be a lot of players on the map at the same time. I don't know. Oh, that's really nice. That's nice to hear. Thank you for your nice message. That makes me really happy. That even if I have not the biggest channel on YouTube with the most subscribers or anything, but I have what I can say from my comments and what people write to me. I have nice subscribers. They are always nice and always friendly, and thank you so much for your message. And I really hope we can continue with the channel with a new game at some point. And when Thund3r maybe will be a bit more successful than Thund3r 2, maybe there is again some potential for the channel to grow. I don't know. Yeah, and if there's a new game, there will also be again more regular videos. But right now there is simply no point of making any more guides or stuff, because let's climb quickly up that hill. Because most animal species and the most stuff you can say about the game I already have in several videos, and there's no point in repetitive content and doing more videos about the same thing. That's also something YouTube does not like so much if you do that. What I can see so far, I think we have a really dead Texas map. We haven't seen a lot so far. That's something, or no, I misinterpreted just some rocks. Great. As you can see, I'm going really slow today. Just skipping these annoying areas a bit quicker, but we are not in a hurry today, and I just want to play the game as relaxed and slow as possible. Oh, whitetail tracks. That's good. Fresh.
Come, I need you beside me.
Let's track something. I don't know
Find something.
if we ever did that extensively on stream. I don't know. Let's track these whitetail deer.
Go, follow that trail.
There is something. Fortunately, no legendary.
Come along.
Call back our dog.
Stay where you are.
I think I had 2 animals left on the license, if I got that right. a small male, and that's a good one. $128. That's a bit far away for the crossbow, I think. But let's just try, just for fun, a shot. Really hit it. So fine, but no issue. This will be a long shot. And it was a good one. How far is he running? Definitely was a lethal hit. More white-tailed deer. How far is he running? Crazy. Some point here he slowed down. Yeah, he's limping. Crazy. Okay, let's have we any options to mark this area? He has to be somewhere here. Let's add a waypoint. The first one was somewhere around these bushes.
Come, I need you beside me.
For sure not my best shots. After all that time. Not that bad either. Here he is. Okay. Okay, that was on that distance, it was a high precision hit for sure. So let's collect this. Let's bag this. And we are somewhere in this direction as our waypoint. At least somewhere here. Yeah, here were these other white tails, but I have no license left so far. Another one. Crazy. Just want to find the one we shot earlier.
Come here.
At some point here there has to be a blood track. Yeah, I think we spooked something. But I guess that was one of the one of the female deer that we saw with the binoculars. Where's our dog? Yeah, I think we found it. Good, good. Yeah, a young one. But no problem so far. Before we leave the map,
Stay, and don't make a sound.
let's check if we have a bison around here. It's like this map is not that interesting today. Let's claim these animals. Small one. And again. Return to the lodge and buy a new license. We have taxes and whitetail deer license. 4.7 million. We can afford the license. It's close, but $4.7 million. Thinking about maybe pushing 300,000 more to complete the 5 million before the Thund3r release. I'm just thinking loud. So before we start into Roosevelt Forest, let's check the licenses. We have whitetail deer license unlimited and the bears unlimited. That's good. If possible, I want to increase my chances for whitetail deer today. I will start straight at the hotspot for them. And again, everything very slow, patient. Our hunting game should be. Maybe we will find a grizzly. But that's just a bonus. So in the first place, I want to go for whitetails and maybe hunt in some areas of the maps that I avoided so far, more or less. So maybe we can show a little bit more from the maps other than the same hotspots over and over again. You found something? No. Yeah, and this stream today was not announced on the channel. To be honest, I forgot to post something on the weekend. But in the stream last week, I said already that unless there will be major news, there will probably no stream this week. Basically, I decided today that I wanted to do a stream today. It's just one of the streams without a topic. Hopefully we get a good flow and can find something. I'm not sure if I'm in the right time slot for whitetails here, to be honest. I just stayed in the afternoon time slot. That's stuff that I always forget that if I don't play the game for a while. Coming back for all the animals, which time slots are best. I can't remember that so good most of the time. Let's head south. That's a good idea. Mostly from these hills from the south. Grizzly bears roam often towards this area here. Maybe we encounter one. Yeah, and overall there's nothing really exciting to talk about today, so it's just a very relaxed round of good old Sim 2. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the chat or in the comments below the stream or somewhere else on my channel. As always, I'll do my best to reply to every comment, even if it sometimes takes some days until you get a reply.
Here you come.
there is something. The icons were really overlapping, so I can't tell right now whitetail or mule deer. Or something else. Whitetail, a female and a male. We have a good one. It was nice. He turned broadside, ready for the shot.
Come on.
So we can follow him and can celebrate again the not so simulation-like aspects of Hunt Sim 2. That you can run faster than a deer. That's a little bit off. Where is the dog?
Go get it.
Racket Floppy, earn your food. Will not take long until it starts limping. Yeah, that's it for you, my friend. A young one. But at least we found something. I guess it's a good idea to switch to another fast travel spot. Even if we haven't used any rifle.
Stay in position.
All that running around and stuff. I think we spooked most of the stuff that was around at that point. We are at our moose hotspot. Just a quick check. Let's wait a bit if something is down here. Any more whitetail deer markers on the map? This area I was hunting very rarely when I was here. Down there. Here we started. Let's head a bit west-southwest. Maybe we can find some bears or some elk down here in this valley. Was always yeah, a rewarding spot for elk and for grizzlies.
Come here.
As you can see on my marker, that's also a really good turkey hunting spot. But to be honest, I'll do everything to avoid hunting birds today. So no turkey or pheasant or any ducks and geese hunting today. I'll stick to at least medium-sized game today. Not too small, please. Found something? Does not look like. No. He's still searching. What direction we get here? That's not that bad. If I have a caller with me. Yes, I have. That's good. Maybe that's more interesting than the deer caller in this area. Yeah, elk. Fresh tracks.
Come.
Let's follow them. I have no idea why my dog is running into
Come along.
the other direction. I'll let him search here.
Fact.
Yes, these tracks. He seems to be not that clever today, our little buddy here.
Go get it.
But finally he found the elk tracks. Yeah, and we are running back.
Good job. Go. Follow that trail.
Yeah. Follow please, earn your food. When inspecting the tracks, they said fresh, so I hope the animals aren't yet too far away. the white-tailed deer in the map before. In Bandera region, they were surprisingly close. This time I expect to search a bit longer, I think. He found something.
Go get it.
But we are on the right track. That's good. I will be a bit careful with the caller. This elk caller here, this thing has a really nasty sound. I think basically that spooks everything that's not an elk in a huge radius. Just want to give him some time. We'll find more tracks. And when the new game will come out, I think
Go. Follow that trail.
that's something that we have to do again, over and over again. Dog training. That's something I expect to be at least similar to Thund3r 2, to this game. Here we have 3 stats of the dog: expertise, drive and stamina that we can train and push. I think at least in Thund3r 3 it will be the same again, if not even more stuff to train and grind, and I don't know. There we are.
Stay, and don't make a sound.
The elk is in range of our caller. It seems to be a single one. Usually they show up in a pack of 2. Just in case.
Come. I need you beside me.
Again, a lethal hit. I expect him to start limping soon. Yes, and that's the reason why I used the crossbow.
Stay.
The other one is really close. Need to reload first. 112 meters. I don't know. It's a good idea to sneak uphill towards the animal. Oh. You're a female. Congratulations. You shall live. Huh.
Tell him here.
I think the best option we have now is switching to the next fast travel tent.
Stay there.
Even if we were really careful, I think in the direct area around where we hunted, we have spooked everything, I guess. At this side of the hill, there's nothing. Let's check the river side of the hill. Usually we get a black bear here. Just to feed my paranoia, let's check this rabbit spawn point. Don't want to hunt for rabbits today. Just in case, when I'm close. Just checking if something is around. At this location it's usually worth it to wait a minute or two after using the caller. Very often some of the bears are attracted and come towards the other side of the hill. They are quite slow, and when they are in range for the caller, it can take a while until they get in the required distance to visually see their calls. But also sometimes just nothing happens. I want to test something. I'm not sure if I'm in the correct time slot. But I want to visit the Jackrabbit Tower. First, jumping a bit. Fortunately, there is no fall damage or stuff like that in this game. Are really close to the tower.
Come. I need you beside me.
I'm not sure yet what to do with the dog. If I can... It'd be great if I could leave him down here, so that he's not directly at the tower. Let's try that.
Stay there.
Stay there, and I will go into the tower. I hope you stay in there, as I told you. It's amazing. I think when I check the map, the dog is right below the tower. What I wanted to check at this location. I don't want to force any rabbit hunting today. If we have the opportunity for a more relaxed stream without any specific topics, I will take the chance to observe the area for a couple of minutes. In the past, it was worth it waiting here. This spot at the river isn't too loud. Let's check the audio peak. It seems fine so far. At some locations the game is really loud. I think this time we are not lucky. But I want to follow the river towards the main cabin. Let's speed up a bit till we reached the river. And I want to continue on this side. And make my way down along the river. Because in the past I found some nice elk in this area and one or two of the elusive and annoying jackrabbit hares. I As I said, I don't want to force rabbit hunting, but if I see one in the distance, I'll try to get it. Just turkey. No, I will not go for the turkey. With the shotgun in my loadout, I maybe would give it a try. The crossbow, it will be annoying to catch a turkey while flying, and that's basically how it will end. To get them while they are on the ground on this map is a lot more difficult. Most of the time,
Stay there.
you spook them with almost anything. And as you can see, they can hide really good. In the density, there's someone landing. In the density of Roosevelt Forest's vegetation. That's a male one. I don't know how close I can get. It starts. No. And the female and no legendaries, so it's not worth the effort. For sure. If I want a regular turkey in 30 seconds without any effort, I go to Pawnee Meadows. I saw a clear marker. Yes. It looks like white-tailed deer. Where's my dog?
Come, I need you beside me.
Let's try to hide behind this on the side of the river.
Stay there.
Let's check what we got here. female one. Are you alone? It looks like you are alone. Yeah, you're lucky. Again, you shall live. Oh, now we come slowly, we come closer to the
Come along.
jackrabbit spot. Just want to speed up a little bit here. Every now and then I'll try the caller.
Come along.
Also,
Stay in position.
location, I decided to wait a little bit. Usually there is a jackrabbit around somewhere in the area. Sometimes 2 or more. I think the most I saw in one area was 3 jackrabbit hairs. But still not a legendary one. Most of the time they are really hard to spot. And you have no idea where to look for them. We already spent quite a lot of time so far on that map. Maybe if there was a rabbit when the map was created and our spawn time, maybe he roamed into another area already. The past, in most of the hunts, I haven't spent so much time in a single map as we're doing today. Mostly I switched maps really quick. When I found something, I changed the map to load a new set of animals. Just to force the game to give me maybe the legendaries faster. But playing that way feels very grindy, I can tell. If I remember correctly, I had a statistic in that video. for my for these Moose Millions video, where I played 700 hunts more or less in a row and did nothing else, to make as much money with the Moose trophies as possible, and for doing some statistics over Legendaries. The spawn rate of the Legendaries was, it wasn't that bad, but it wasn't amazing either, so over time you will find your Legendaries when you know the locations where you frequently can find all the species, but it's unavoidable that it needs a lot of time if you want to complete everything. So I can really understand that if at some point, if it's too much grind, if people want to speed it up as much as possible, and then is this fast-paced map change gameplay, it's very effective. Let's check our position. We are already quite close to the main cabin. Again, Turkey. I don't think that we can see him from here. I think not. But at least we already got some whitetail deer already. No legendaries so far, but there's a fox. Okay. Also too small. My dog wants to cross the river. Okay. But I want to stay on this side. What he's doing there? That behavior is not very stealthy, so every animal will know that we are here before we can see anything. For rabbit hunting, or when I force into rabbit hunting, usually I let the dog in the cabin. For that small game hunting, it makes no sense to take the dog. The rabbits are spooked way too easy, and in most cases they are dead with one shot, so there is no need to follow any blood tracks or stuff. So when I'm going for rabbits, I'll let the dog wait in the main cabin. Oh, I saved the screenshot. Okay. It's my old button layout with the shortcuts to the NVIDIA tool. At some point I need to update that. What I want to do is reaching the main cabin of the map from the riverside. I want to claim my animals, and then I think we play a different map. Even if there are no options for whitetail deer, we just play something else. I already had 2 chances for whitetails. Just in case, let's use the moose caller when we are near or close the main cabin. It can be worth it. This time, if there was a moose, he left the area, or he roamed a different direction. The cabin was here. Again, I made a screenshot. Amazing. No, but no deer and no moose close to the main cabin. So let's claim what we got. A small white-tailed deer. Rather small elk. That's it. We burned no licenses. We were in Roosevelt Forest, we were in Bandera region. Let's visit Cheshire Marshlands. I forgot to check what licenses I have left. Can I check that here in the cabin? No. But since I want to mainly go for bears on this map, because I have my unlimited bear license, most of the time you can see them really good from the starting point.
Stay in position.
This is a good bear spot, right next to the camp. And down here is a good area for brown hares. Just a quick check, very careful, if something is around. very close to this area I found my legendary brown hair, more or less by accident. Want a quick check if something is back here. But again, I'm not sure if I'm in the correct time slot. I think afternoon was okay for rabbits here. Morning or afternoon. The lighting in the afternoon wasn't so tiring for the eyes. I think that was the reason why I quit more or less the morning time slot. Anything? Usually you can see something hopping around quite easily when you're close. But here it seems to be quite dead here. But that's okay, that was not my main interest in this map for today.
Stay in position.
Maybe we can... Maybe we can find some Seeker deer. Seeker, red deer, and brown bears are. This map is very effective for these animals. That was a misclick. I don't wanted to use the caller so early again. That was not my intention. But Seeker deer. Maybe they are more further away. Usually if they are around, they are in this very open part behind the small forest. There were some birds. Also wolves you have frequently in this area. There we are. It looks like from the icon, I guess we have Seeker here. It's called the dog. And let's check if we can call them in.
Stay there.
Like I said, I think we have Seeker deer. Let them come. I'm sure that I have a license for them. So we can at least shoot one. But I forgot to check when starting the map how many animals are left on my license. So in the worst case, if we get 2 male deer and shoot 2, we can only pick up one of them. Let's lure them out of the forest. No, we have red deer. 2 of them. Two of them. They are not legendary or special in any kind.
Come on.
He runs in this direction, but he starts limping already. And what I'm going to do, I'll let my dog wait here. I'm picking up this one first, because I don't know if I have 2 licenses or more than 1 animal left on my license. Yes, we have. That's good. There was the other one. He was a bit smaller, so we can claim and sell both. That's good. So let's check another fast travel spot.
Stay there.
Reload our crossbow first. This is usually also a good red deer spot, but we are done with red deer, at least in terms of licenses. This is also pheasant country. Let's check on the other side of this forest. There is a very open area. No, like I said before, I will not go for... I will not go for birds today. No turkeys, no pheasants, no fancy stuff. I just want to relax a bit, and that seems to be a wolf. But as you can see, if you're looking for pheasants, they are this area here, right below the camp. It's a good spot. I think also here I found my legendary pheasant in the end. I think it was here. And I want to lure in brown bear if there is one. There might not be one in this map today, right now in this attempt. speed that up a bit. It's too small for today. I want to stay at least in medium-sized game. And also, I haven't checked my licenses, unfortunately, before the hunt. And for bears, I know I have the unlimited license, so going for bears, there is one.
Come.
Going for bears is the
Stay.
safest species I can go for now. Without getting fined or, well, maybe not be able to pick up and claim the animal in the end. That's a regular brown bear, no legendary. But so far I don't care. This guy will give us a decent amount of credits. Even if he's not legendary. I know in terms of hunting ethics, headshots are not what I should do, but a quick and dirty headshot on a bear is one of the most efficient things you can do in this game. Because if you miss just a tiny bit, you will get the marker of a lethal hit, but you will follow the bear 30 minutes or more because he just refuses to die. So let's see what we got. We got a very small red deer, another one rather small, a 522 kilogram regular brown bear, 4,125 credits. That's nice. Let's return to the lodge. And we need to buy a new red deer license, I think. Here. We need red deer Europe. Oh hey, yeah, welcome to the stream. We have some comments in the chat. I see. I wasn't aware of that. So, and I think, oh no, it's raining. That's not good. I don't want to hunt in the rain. Maybe we can. Okay, let's do Roosevelt Forest instead for another round. I think this will be my final map for today, I guess. First I wanted to play a relaxing round of Horny Meadows to close the stream today.
Stay there.
But the game has as a moose, as a welcome present for us. That's very friendly. I hope we can bag him. Oh, where he is. That looks promising. Yeah, a minute or something on the new map and we got our first animal. Once again, he landed in a more funny position. So that was hotspot number 1.
Stay where you are.
Let's check if we can find a black bear in addition. So that routine right now is basically my standard Roosevelt Forest routine. The spots I go for in the first place: moose, black bear, and the next one will be the white-tailed deer and grizzly bear spots. There are more than one good moose location on this map, but we got already one moose for our license, so it would be absolutely pointless to look for another one. I would be so happy if it would be possible to change the unlimited license you picked at the beginning of the game. Back then I had no idea how the game works and what's worth it or not. So I picked white-tailed deer back then because I just liked hunting white-tailed deer in other games. But the unlimited moose license for Colorado would be so crazy effective in terms of
Stay there.
credits and efficiency. To be able to claim 2 or 3 or even 4 moose in one run in Roosevelt Forest, in addition to the unlimited bear license. Leaving one hunt, one map with 50k credits would be so easy. But for doing that, the unlimited moose license for Colorado is key, basically. Because moose gives so much, so crazy amounts of credits. Especially the legendary ones. If you have medium-sized legendary moose, they taste so great. I don't know if I should go for the 5 million credits. So if you're watching this stream and please leave me a comment if you think that it's a good idea for me to force the 5 million credits before Thund3r will be released. it would be a really stupid project, and it makes absolutely no sense to hoard these amounts of money in the game where you have no way to spend that, even a fraction of that. But please leave me your opinion. I think if enough of you think it would be at least funny to watch, maybe I will do that. I think around 300k would be left to go for reaching 5 million. Right now I'm around 4.7 million. In terms of deer, we are not that lucky here. Maybe with a brown bear, I don't know. Yeah, but unfortunately we haven't found any legendary animals today. That's a bit disappointing, but as I said at the beginning of the stream, I can't guarantee that we will get something special today. That's in the nature of the game. It is what it is, and especially the way I played the game today. Was definitely not increasing our chances for legendaries. But my main goal was to go a bit more specific in terms of species, so we got some white-tailed deer and at least had a chance for a legendary spawn. But I'm searching for that upgrade for so long now. I can't even remember when I saw the last legendary white-tailed deer. We will reach the end of the hunting area really soon. Is there a deer lurking? No. Just some trees. Well, let's speed up the process and speed up this hill. Maybe we can see something interesting on the other side.
Come along.
Something. Deer.
Stay there.
A tail or mule? I'm not sure about the icon. 90 and 80 meters away. We are definitely not in a good position. So this one. Pretty close. That was a female. Looked really white, so at first I thought maybe. And I spooked the other one. Oh, I will never know what the other one was, if it was a legendary or not. But sometimes that happens. Try something. We are quite close to this tent. And I placed a lot of deer markers around here.
Stay in position.
Let the dog stay here. And maybe the deer we saw up here came from this area and returned to this area again. Maybe we can cross their line when running back. Not sure if that's... There is one. A male white-tailed deer. Okay. Is there a second one? It's always usually in a pack of 2. I will try to get him. Maybe I can get a good position here. Really not sure if that... This vegetation is really camouflage, so I don't know if it's a good idea. At least a lethal hit, and he starts limping. Really good. So we can find out if he was alone. The size is more or less okay. It's a mature one, that's fine, but
Come, I need you beside me.
speed up a bit the process of searching the next one. Because when he was alone or was separated from his female partner, maybe he was the one we spooked a bit earlier. And when they were separated, then and it's normal that we only find one in this area. Like I said, usually you have always two. And that's for the most species in this game. Some exceptions, but for most of the deer species, you always have two at the same time spawning and running around as a pack. For Thund3r, I really hope that will be also a bit more dynamic, so that you will have animals that roam around alone, or in packs, or in herds, or so that it's not always the same. Always in herds is also boring, like in here, always in a pack of two. So a bit more variety in the animal spawns would be amazing. I don't know what time it is. Let's check. Okay. Quite late already, and we have almost 2 hours of stream today. Amazing. That's something I was not expecting. That it will be so long today. I think the longest stream since a long time. For sure. But down here, in terms of deer, it seems Doggy found something. Elk footprints. Old. No, we don't want to follow old footprints. Unless I want to complete 3 hours of stream today, and that is not my intention. Just speeding up a bit because if something deer-like was in the area here, it had reacted already to my caller and replied to that. But there was basically nothing. I'm not sure what to do at best. I will return to the main cabin. It's also quite close to the main cabin. I had some whitetail deer too back then. I think we are not that lucky today. Same animals, let's check. A moose 553. Sell him. Good sized whitetail deer 59. Heavier than my legendary one. But we sell him also. We return to the lodge and we'll restock our licenses. Colorado, we need moose. Yeah, they are quite expensive. Another reason why it is a good idea to choose the unlimited moose license for Colorado when you start with the game. I can't even remember, did I restocked my Read your license. Yes, I did. I did. I did. Amazing. Amazing. Yeah, okay. I think that's it for today. I will not start another map. For now, we had almost 2 hours of stream so far, and for an improvised stream that I decided today that it will happen. I think that's quite okay. I'm happy with the result. Yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the stream, and thank you for watching. Thank you for your support, and leave me your questions or comments or everything else in the comments below the stream. And thank you for your subscriptions and your thumbs ups and your likes. And we will see us next time on stream, maybe next week or the week after that. I'm not completely sure yet. But I will post something in the community section of my channel, so I will let you know what will happen next. So thank you again for watching, thank you for your support. Enjoy your evening and have a great time. Bye bye.